Peterson to handle.
He's mainly rampaging down the ground, so get his length right with a little bit of spin. It's a good time of the game now to spin the odd one. Grip it.
Well, he wants him, I reckon. KP knows that straight down the ground to the members' end is not the longest part of the MCG.
Nothing Haddon could do about that one. Anyway, Yardie back on strike 7 from 17 now. Doherty still not spinning that. Darting it in wide of off.
Righto, so here we go, Kevin Peterson. Got 3 balls to face. He's got Doherty coming around the wicket. He's got a short straight boundary.
He's suspicious of some fielding movement behind him. There wasn't any that I could see. Fine leg is on the ring, just near the umpire. You can see him. The other 3 men on the leg side are out on the boundary. Here goes, straight down the ground. Bisects everything, as well as the side screen.
Out of this over, I reckon. It's not a big boundary. He's in very, very good form. He's already taken Hussey down there twice. And this is flat and straight.
That's for sure. I think that's pretty big, but the man's out there. It's Mike Hussey by the look of it. Bollinger gets some value. Yardie has to go.
Mike Hussey under a cricket ball is as safe as a house. He very seldom puts them down and never looked like putting that one down. So a pretty big wicket. They keep chipping away at these wickets. It will slow England down. There he comes, just watching. Takes it, no trouble at all. So a wicket to Bollinger. The end of Yardie for 9, 6 for 236.
Can't be far away in the mind of Bresnan anyway. Can he resist? Cuts, and effectively too. It's an edge, but England will take it.
Yeah, you could certainly hear that was a bit edgy. Went flying away. Just watch this. There it goes. And of course, no slips, and the third man's always pretty square. So let's see where this hits the bat. Right on the toe.
Commonwealth Bank Series. Individuals trying to make that final squad to the World Cup, and their best way of achieving that is to only be focusing on the game tonight and then the second one, and keep the performances going right the way through. At the bar. Nicely played. That'll be 4. So we've got Bresnan now getting into the party mode that is at retro day here at the MCG. You had the men straight, they're up in the ring. Ready to pounce. The bowler's got to go. That'll be gone. There is a pounce if ever I've seen one. That is brilliant work. The old foot skills.
Well, we've seen Mitchell Johnson do this a couple of times throughout the year. Peterson, I think, feels he's gone. He was about to continue running. Started taking his gloves off and then stopped, but he's got to go here. He's out by a metre. Mitchell Johnson has done it beautifully. Just when Australia really needed it too. With the batting power play just being taken by England. Peterson on 78. He was about to cut loose and get to 100. This could just change the game back in Australia's favour a little bit and make the bowling power play or the batting power play a lot easier for them. This will be out. Peterson will have to go. Great time for an Australian wicket and the crowd responds. Peterson will have to go for 78 and played very well for that. England now 7 for 257.
Have a go at this. Just near the toe. Gee, that was perfectly struck. Beckham's watching, he's going, oh yeah, that's good. Bended like Mitchell. Graham Swan slices that one to backward point. Stop. There's a dot ball. There's the pressure building now on England.
would have been if he had to stay in his crease.
That's the wrong area for Mitchell Johnson. It was just on leg stump, perfectly set up to flick to the onside, and it sneaks into the boundary rope.
Just ball to bowl. Trying to bowl a slower ball here. Cutter got the line all wrong. It was nicely clipped away. Preston didn't try and hit it too hard. It still suggests to me that the quicker bowlers are still skidding onto the bat okay. To get that sort of timing on a slower ball, still take it to the rope.
This is going to carry to third man. It did easily. The top edge, straight to Doherty at third man. He hardly had to move. It's always a bit of a gift, but Brett Lee will take it.
Interesting enough, Brett Lee looked around at Bruce Oxenford, the umpire, just to make sure he hadn't bowled a no ball. Because he bowled one earlier today that got called back against Andrew Strauss. And he caught on the fence. Same fielder too. Doherty takes the catch. This time, there's no recalling him. Brett Lee just finding, yeah, that's okay. No ball that time. You can have that one. England now 8 for 271.
Brett Lee's reaction was one of, it was always planned that way. The old top edge down to third man, elementary. That's his second, 2 for 34 into his 8th. A good result for Brett Lee.
Fifth with 2.
Johnson again. It's been chipped to the fieldsman. Doherty, the ball is following him. It's nice when they follow you in that fashion. No way was he putting that one down, and a good change-up. Mitchell Johnson is getting himself going when his team needs him.
Still 2.1 overs remaining after this dismissal, and England are now 9 down, so still might struggle to get to 300 here. Still a very good score. Swans only contributed 5. But Australia just keep chipping away at that wicket column, and if they keep doing that, England will struggle to make that big 300.
Noises there. There was a noise of pad, definitely. Just wondering whether there was inside edge as well. And Brett Lee is saying, let's have a challenge. So's the skipper. He's the one you need to see it from. So the DRS, first time it's been used in a one-day international here in Australia, is now in operation.
Yeah, and you get the feeling that Australia were sensing, well, why not use it? We've got 2. Check the no ball first. Fine. Fine by a long way, that one. That's where Brett Lee needs to bowl all the time in one-day cricket. It's cost him a no-ball wicket already today. Now, was there an inside edge? Bear in mind that an inside edge here will see the end of the England innings. So, certainly back pad. Definitely not LBW. And I can't say from that replay there was an inside edge first.
I think the confusing aspect of it is it does dart from left to right, which to Brett Lee might indicate that's an inside edge, or the only reason it will do that is it's hit the wood on the way through, but just the way in which it hits that back pad, that's the reason the deflection's there, which is an unusual one, but I don't think there's any bet on that whatsoever. Worth a challenge. Can understand why it's been sent up there, but it will be not out, I'm pretty sure.
I've got a feeling it might have just flicked the front pad first as well, and that's why there was 2 noises. I reckon Brett Lee thought it was inside edge and then back padded. Yeah, just flicks the front pad and then flicks the pad flap of the back pad. That's the 2 noises. Definitely no inside edge for mine.
Nothing wrong with your eyes, Tubby. Make a good umpire. Any thoughts?
It's nice up here, mate, isn't it?
Nothing wrong with that stroke at all. At all. Maximum. And that'll finish Brett Lee for the night with the ball, that is. 9 for 285.
It still took some hitting though, didn't it? Brilliant. And that's a similar shot that Bresnan played in the 2020 against Brett Lee. He must guard against being in that slot. He went 4 Yorkers in a row before he changed to a loose bounce of the ball before this.
This one, fine leg.
You've got number 10s hitting sixes. It's a good pitch.
That's a good hit. Take the catch in the crowd. Set yourself. No, I think he's put it down. Tremlett has hit a monster.
How big? How big? I reckon about 110.
107, Heels, 107. He just didn't quite get it.
No, I'll go 101. 101 I'll take it. Geez, it's right where you want it though, isn't it? Dragged it down.
Oh no, Mitchell Johnson's hung on to it for just a little too long there. What was he thinking?
Innings, he is loving it.
And Brad Haddon will take the 10th wicket. An easy catch. Mitchell Johnson getting one in the right area. And the total for England, 294. Very imposing. It's been structured with a lot of the batsmen doing a job. And they're able to set a few good partnerships throughout. So it's going to take some chasing down, that's for sure. Australian bowlers have been changed often. And a lot have been used, actually. Michael Clarke was rotating and using quite a few bowlers throughout the evening. So England, 294, that will take some tough chasing.